Hey friends, Mikester here, your humble servant, with the weekly update from First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth. We have things going on that we want you to be aware of. Beginning with next week on Wednesday, we have another program in our Dementia Ministry series. Linda Abel is going to be talking about what if my loved one is in community care. It'll be offered twice, and we invite you to come to be a part of that. Then a week from Sunday, on May 20th, the Children's Musical. The Children's Musicals are always incredible. This year, the musical is Table for Five, or make that 5,000. So you can see the biblical connection there. Come support our children on that Sunday afternoon. And then, you know already that the Wesleyan Adventurers, they do the best trips in the world. Well, on Wednesday, May 23rd, they're going to be going to Dallas. They're going to go to the Presidential Museum, the George W. Bush Museum, and they'd love for you to come. They would like to know that you're coming early next week, so please do make a reservation as you can, and then just look forward to that trip because that museum is very impressive. Well, it's impressive already, all the ways that you have supported our new outreach, Texas and Beyond Outreach. We introduced it last week with Chuck Graff. Already, many of you have made financial contributions, and we thank you for that. And now, we have specific things to report in this umbrella of outreach opportunities. The first one has been this week in Puerto Rico. This is connected with the UMCOR disaster relief that so many members of our church have been trained in. They're offering rebuilding, they're working, and then also offering spiritual care and support. And they have been in Puerto Rico this week under the guidance of Reverend Chuck Graff. And they're going to be coming home soon, and there will be many ways that we'll hear stories and learn about what they've done. But one thing that we want you to learn right now is the answer to this question. How many Methodists does it take to catch a small lizard?
Okay, get the bucket on him first.
Here,
Oh, we got it.
he can't get out. No wonder he can't get out.
He can't get out of the sink. Just shove him into the bucket.
Here, let me put my hand
he's
in
got
the
traction.
bag.
Yeah, he's got a traction in the sink.
I'll put my.
Well, thank goodness we know the answer to that question. During the month of May, the item that we're all bringing to the First Street Mission is sunscreen. And thank you for that. You know how important it is for you, and we know how important it is for everyone, especially all of our guests and clients at the First Street Mission. So thank you for that. Habitat for Humanity. Did you know there are still opportunities to sign up for the build here in Fort Worth? And also, you probably do not know that yesterday about a dozen people from First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth participated in this year's Habitat build. And here to tell us about it is Rhonda Gaber.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're a member of our staff, aren't you?
I sure am.
So what's your job? What do you do?
I work for Dr. Brewster. I'm his assistant.
Mm-hmm.
And keep him in line.
That's a huge job.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes you must be exhausted when you go home.
I am. My poor husband. I just go to bed.
Thank goodness for Peter, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, speaking of exhausting experiences, but exhilarating experiences, we had a chance yesterday to be a part of Habitat for Humanity.
We sure did. It was a blast.
It was, wasn't
It
it?
sure was.
It seems like there were about maybe a dozen of us.
There were.
From our church.
Yes.
Members of the staff,
Yes.
members of the church,
Mm-hmm.
all working together.
We sure were.
Working under the greatness of Trinity Habitat.
Absolutely.
And
Fantastic.
And if you haven't gone on their website, do it. they are just a premier organization. And they require that we wear hard hats.
They did.
That look something like this.
Very becoming.
Yes, thank you. And
You're
for me, the issue is it takes half the day just to adjust it so it'll fit my whale head. The rest of you didn't have that issue.
No, I didn't have that.
No.
Sorry, Mike.
So, tell us, where did this happen yesterday? Where did this take place?
On the east side of Fort Worth, off
Okay.
Irma Street.
Mm-hmm.
And we were working alongside the homeowner, which was such a great blessing.
Isn't that the
She was
best?
so sweet.
She literally did nailing on the outside of her
She did.
house
She
all
did.
day long.
And she was so gracious.
She really was. She told us that she's the mother of 3 young children.
Yes.
And we learned from Trinity Habitat that that she's going to have an opportunity now to purchase this home. She'll have a regular mortgage,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be at a reduced amount because of all the volunteers.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. And that was new to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was very awesome to learn their process and what they do for the community. It was such a fun time.
It really was fun. So, speaking of fun, what was something that you especially enjoyed about yesterday?
Well, I enjoyed the hammering.
And you are
And
a
a lot of
skilled
it.
hammerer.
Well, thank you. Why, thank you.
I
Builds
assi-
up the muscles.
That's right. I assisted you at a number of times. And
You did.
You were great.
You did. No, I assisted you.
Oh, please. Yeah, I think people know how that goes.
It's true. It's true.
But it really was fun, wasn't it?
It was.
And
Had a
we
great
worked
time.
we worked with supervisors who were not only skilled, but they spent the whole day cracking jokes and helping us make sure that we had a good experience.
They did.
Oh.
They did.
You're thinking about the jokes they were cracking yesterday, weren't
Trying to
you?
think about the jokes.
Yeah. So wouldn't you say, for any of us, either with our money or our volunteer time, supporting a group like Trinity Habitat makes a huge difference,
Oh,
doesn't it?
absolutely. Absolutely. You just don't know how far you can go and what you can do for
Right.
others, but this is just a special opportunity.
It
And I
really
suggest
is.
it.
It really is. Of all the ways that we can go out to be God's people in the world, this really is at the top of the list.
It is.
Rhonda, thank you so much. Are
Thank
you going to
you.
take one of the hard hats back to your desk?
You know it. I'll wear it.
Excellent.
Not really.
Okay. Well, given that, friends, that's all for now. And yes, this has been your Moment with Mike.